Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to solve question 1G. So why did I pick this one? Because this is another form of equation, but this equation is involving logarithm. Okay, so first thing first, what should you do? We can see, okay, for left hand side and right hand side, both of them have different base. Good. So then what should you do? So remember back that you need to equate the base of log. So I will equate it to base 2. So I'll take the right hand side, I will change it into base 2. So I will have log 2x base 2 will be equal to log x plus 3. Now I change it into base 2, so I need to divide it by log 4 base 2. So remember back, okay, so what happened to the denominator? Okay, you can change it into log 2 square base 2. So then the power here can be bring to the front, so you will left with log 2 base 2 multiplied by 2. And so log 2 base 2 is basically equal to 1. So then what left for the denominator? You will left with log 2x base 2 is equal to log x plus 3 base 2 over 2. So now you just need to multiply both sides with 2. Then you will left with 2 log 2x base 2 is equal to log x plus 3 base 2. So then what should you do again? We use the rules of indices. We can bring the constant in front and it's become the power. So you will get log 2x square base 2 is equal to log x plus 3 base 2. So now actually both left hand side and also right hand side, both of them already have the same base. So you just need to compare. So by comparison, okay, we'll just take 2x to the power of 2 equal to x plus 3. So by simplify it, you will get another quadratic equation. So you will get 4x squared equal to x plus 3. And then make sure you make the right hand side become 0. You will get 4x squared minus x minus 3. Minus 3 equal to 0. Then again you find a quadratic equation. Then what should you do with the quadratic equation? It should be quite easy. Okay, you just need to factorize. Try to factorize it first. If you fail, then you can do another method. So I'll try do the factorization. Then I get 4x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 1 equal to 0. So by solving, you get 4x plus 3 equal to 0. So the first egg will be negative 3 over 4. How about another one? You try to solve x minus 1 equal to 0. Then you get x is equal to 1. Then how about this one? Okay, it might get short because actually for logarithm, you need to recheck either it is valid or not. Okay, so when you check at the side, use another pen, you check at the side. For instance, if I take the left hand side of the question, okay, if x equal to negative 3 over 4, I substitute to the left hand side log 2 multiplied by negative 3 over 4 base 2. Actually, you should see that this part will give you an undefined value. So you don't have value for that. This will have undefined. Okay, so you just write down x equal to negative 3 over 4 rejected. So how about another one? Okay, so actually if you test inside the equation, x is equal to 1 will be valid for left hand side and also right hand side. Hence, x equal to 1 is the only answer. Alright, now we are going to continue for a few examples in your tutorial question. So I will pick a few questions from question 1 and question 2, and I will show you those examples, and then the other question you might be able to try it by yourself. Okay, so let's say I pick tutorial question for topic 2, question 1a. Okay, why did I pick this question? Because this is one of a type of equation which is involving indices. So we look at the question. Okay, give you 3 to the power of 2x plus 1 minus 26 multiplied by 3 to the power of x minus 9 equal to 0. Okay, so what should you do first? Actually, the first thing is you need to look at the similarities. So here we have 3 to the power of x, and in this part also we have 3 to the power of x. Remember of the indices rule? Okay, we can split it up. It will become 3 to the power of x, the whole thing square, multiplied by 3 to the power of 1, minus 26 multiplied by 3 to the power of x, minus 9 equal to 0. Here you already can see the similarities inside this question is 3 to the power of x. So what should you do next is you need to assume or let your 3 to the power of x become another variable. So then you can easily calculate it. Okay, so let's say I let 3 to the power of x equal to y. By substituting it inside this equation, you will get 3y squared minus 26y minus 9 equal to 0. There, you find a quadratic equation. So previously I showed you 3 different ways of solving quadratic equation. So at first, I would like all of you to try use factorization. It is the major one. If fail, then you can use another 2 method. So here I'll use factorization. By factorization, you will get 2 different factors, which is 3y plus 1 multiplied by y minus 9 equal to 0. So by solving this, you will get 3y plus 1 equal to 0. So y is equal to negative 1 over 3. Okay, and then y minus 9 equal to 0, and then your y is equal to 9. You have 2 different values. Is this the final answer? Of course not, because do remember that we have stated that your 3 to the power of x is equal to y. So substitute it back. Okay, I use another different pen. So we get 3 to the power of x equal to negative 1 over 3. Here you cannot solve it because if you take log both sides, okay, at this part, there will be no solution. Okay, so here no solution. So then we will reject this part. Okay, so you just need to solve for another part. So 3 to the power of x is equal to 9. Okay, actually this part you can use indices. You can think 3 to the power of what is equal to 9. So you will get 3x is to the power of x is equal to 3 to the power of 2. So hence your value of x is equal to 2. So this is your final answer.